back to another edition of Inside O-Town. My name is Greg Norman. We're lucky enough to have with us today Louise Downs Blaine, who is the founder and executive director for the Desert Angels, which is an organization that puts together care boxes, if you will. Nonprofit puts together care boxes for our soldiers, and you've been doing that since 9/11. And we'll go through the explanation of how it is. First of all, welcome to the community.
Well, thank you, Ortonville.
You've been here for a while. The reason you're sitting here is we're doing kind of a pre-story of a big party coming up.
Sure.
Which is coming up on July 22nd. And typically this event has happened through Beats and Eats on a Friday night.
Correct.
We don't have Beats and Eats anymore, as a lot of folks are aware, but we're still going to do it this year. So maybe you can explain the event, and I want to ask some questions about your organization.
Okay, the event is going to be called the Hometown Hero Packing Party, honoring Private First Class Joe A. Miracle, a soldier that was killed July 5th, 2007 from Ortonville.
And that was Judy Miracle's son, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes, Glenn and Judy Miracle, their son. As you said, we've been packing here every year in July, honoring Joe. This year, again, it's going to be called the Hometown Hero Packing Party. It'll be Saturday, July 22nd at the Old Town Hall. That's where we started years ago. And it's going to be from 10 in the morning till noon.
Okay. Now, Miracle, Joe's last name, and Miracle, the boxes, really don't have a correlation. Am I correct? Because you just let's start with this. This all started right after 9/11.
Right.
And maybe you can sort of give us a story of how it works.
Right after 9/11, my girlfriend, her son was deployed, and as girlfriends do, he was deployed in the Middle East, and they were having a hard time. They didn't have anything. I mean, we had just been attacked, and I felt we had to do something. So I lived in Hadley at the time. We had young adults come out to our house and to pack boxes to send to the troops. And it was Air Force, it was this unit. Charles Lunsford from North Branch, he was the one deployed. His unit got all these boxes because we just kept sending them, packed them here right in the Old Town Hall. And kept sending them, and so his unit ended up saying, who are these boxes from? It must be a desert, it must be an angel, it must be a desert angel. So we did, that's how we got the name Desert Angel. And then in July, Private First Class Joe A. Miracle from Ortonville was killed in action July 5th, 2007. This year it'll be 10 years. But I went to the viewing because you're supposed to do that. I mean, we had lost a loved one. I mean, I didn't know him. We had lost a soldier. We had lost somebody in the community fighting for my freedom, for your freedom, for Ortonville's freedom. He just happened to be from Ortonville. And so I went to the viewing. It was in Clarkston. And as I'm driving home, well, I had heard from our troops that, well, how did you know I needed a box? They were just so surprised. So as I'm driving home from the viewing, Joe's last name is Miracle, and we're a ministry. We believe in God, country, and freedom. And God put it on my heart to call the boxes Miracle Boxes. So in every box that we pack, there's a picture of Joe, okay? Honoring Joe. So Joe will never be forgotten. I mean, our troops get boxes, and we send hundreds and thousands of boxes a year. And on the outside of the box, it says Miracle Box, Miracle Box. So it's just, Joe will never be forgotten. And then from Miracle Boxes, we also do quilts for our wounded. Okay, we make a part of Desert Angels is Miracle Quilts, and it's again named after Joe.
What's in the box? I'm curious.
Oh, I have lots of stuff.
Well, typically, what's in the box?
Love and a letter from somebody. And then, our troops...
What's tangibly in the box?
Okay, our troops, if they're in a war zone, they have nothing. They don't have a pair of socks. They don't have deodorant. They don't have toothbrush. They're eating MREs, just instant freeze-dried.
Okay.
So we put...
Hang on one second. The the Army does supply them with socks and those kinds of things.
Oh, they're at a PX, they have to purchase them.
Okay. So what you're sending them is things that mom might get for Christmas, that type of thing, right?
No.
No.
We're sending them things that they need. How about a clean pair of socks? How about wipes to take they don't have showers. They don't have proper bathrooms. They don't have proper ways to keep themselves hygiened, razors. So there's no PX for them to purchase it. So they actually live off our boxes. I just had a unit in Iraq, a Marine unit that had nothing, zero. I mean, it's hard for you to imagine, okay? But they had nothing, and they put out a request from anybody that would send them something. So millions of people, I don't know if it's millions, but lots of people started packing. I mean, we packed socks, we packed wipes, we packed jerky, we packed a can of ravioli. So when they open that box, they get to eat. They're not eating an MRE, or not that they're bad, I guess they're okay, but they don't have a cafeteria, so they open the box, they instantly eat. Energy bars, energy shots, they work 12, 14 hours a day.
So all the things you get for your boxes come from volunteers and come from people that want to give donations.
Donated,
So
100%.
It can be, I have a desire after talking with you to provide you with some specific tangible things.
Sure.
You can give me a list of what it might be, or I can come with. So, all right, the spirit hits me.
Okay, that is what happens.
And I want to be able to give you something. How would I go about that process?
Well, you can, of course, go to the website or Facebook us. The website is thedesertangel.org.
Okay.
But we, as social media, it's much easier just to put something out on Facebook. So you can friend Louise Down Blaine, or you can friend The Desert Angel. I always post pictures, I always post letters, I post needs. So, and then you come to a packing party. There you can always drop off things at the Oakland County Sportsman's Club, because we do packing.
In Clarkston.
Yes, in Clarkston on Waterford Road. We do regular packing parties there. July we're in Ortonville. In August, we'll be in Macomb County, because we go all over. September, we'll be in Clarkston, and we'll be down at the Oakland County Sportsman's Club. Then at the Bridgewood Church, which is right down the road from Ortonville.
How many boxes do you do a year?
It's not how many. We average 100 to 200. So off the top of my head, take 200 times 12. That's 2,400 boxes. But between Christmas, when you start October and Christmas, everybody wants to do boxes. I mean, we've sent 1,000 a month in between November and December, easy, because everybody wants to give. But it's now. Everybody's busy. It's July.
Right.
Now is the time when they don't have anything. I mean, they don't get as much.
Right. It's a lot hotter in the desert in July than it is in December, right?
118 full gear.
Okay.
We have the Ortonville Sewing Club here from Ortonville. They make neck coolers. Now you ask what a neck cooler is. A neck cooler is a piece of material, and a lot of times we get our material from right over here at Maybelline's here in Ortonville. But they take this long piece of material, and it has to be like a camouflage color or a tan color camo or something like that, and they take it and they fold it and they put absorbent beads in it. And then sew it up, and then we send them to our troops. They get them wet, and then they put them on there around them. We do that for the dogs too. I mean, that was another area. We send to the canines. We just currently do not have a canine handler's name. That's why I'm not saying a lot. When we get a name.
What hits me as I'm thinking this in my head right now, you are a force of nature. You're very passionate about this, aren't you?
You're going to get me crying. Yes, I am.
I don't mean to do that.
But that's my heart. That's
Sure.
why I tell you, I speak from my heart.
Yeah.
You see the passion.
Yeah.
And what I do spills out.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives me goosebumps that I'm able to
It's infectious.
speak. And I wear a bracelet that says Joe's name.
That's really cool. I didn't mean to upset you. That was.
You're not upsetting me. This is the real. This is.
Yeah. No, that's my point. Is you're a force of nature, and it's kind of cool to see.
If everybody could find their passion, everybody's got a passion somewhere. You have for TV here. Look, and making sure everybody in Ortonville hears. So if everybody had found their passion and gave back, do you know what we could do to the world?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to let Louise catch her breath, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in a second.
Mental health disorders are serious and treatable conditions. Isolation, loneliness, and changes in behavior could be signs that someone you know is suffering from depression. Learn how to recognize when family or friends are in crisis and what you can do to help. Mental health does matter. Contact the Resource and Crisis Helpline with your concerns at 1-800-231-1127.
Hey folks, I'm Steve Butler. This is my garage. So come see what's going on in the garage here on your local access channel. That's the money, baby!
We all assume that gun owners have a knowledge about gun safety, but that's not always the case. There are simple precautions that gun owners can take to make sure that their firearms don't pose a danger for our community. Proper firearm storage is the #1 way to prevent tragic accidents. Use a gun lock or store your firearms in a locked safe. Gun safes are available at local retailers. Free gun locks are available at your police department. Through responsible storage, we can do our part to invest in safety. Lock it up, Oakland. Safe storage saves lives.
We're back with Louise. I'm going to make sure I say this right. Downs Blaine.
Yes.
And we've been talking quite a bit about, and I want to tell you, I just think your passion is so terrific. And I can see why your organization is so successful, because I mentioned earlier that you're a force of nature, but you're so passionate about it. And it makes me smile, because it comes out.
Well, it changed my life.
When you walk in this room, it's like you woke up this morning and it's like I got hit in the head with a thunderbolt, and you're the thunderbolt. So I want you to understand that in the best way.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Thank you, yes.
Okay, I guess in talking a little bit off camera, I guess my curiosity is, I'm Mr. Smith and I want to help you. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned that all the boxes kind of come with different things, because
Sure.
it's based on, if you had a wish list of things you do need for those boxes, and I know you'll take anything, but as I mentioned, you probably need socks more than you need pencils. And maybe you need pencils, and I'm not suggesting that, but
Sure.
what are the kinds of things that you're looking for?
Well, of
from
course,
folks?
jerky would be easy because it's a pocket food. So anything that they can slip in a pocket, and it's protein, okay?
Sure.
I would say jerky. I would say coffee, because it's a stimulant.
Right.
Energy drinks, energy bars. A pair of socks, because it's always
it's-
good to have a clean pair of socks.
Absolutely.
Okay, brand new. That those off the top of my head, and a letter. A letter is
Explain that.
A letter lets them know that we do back here. We're enjoying the freedoms that they're fighting for. Okay, but they really do care. They care that I'm out here. I'm risking my life. I'm away from my family. America cares. That's the letter is the most important. They put it in their cargo pocket. And we put prayer cloths in there because we're a ministry. A little red piece of felt says John 3:16. I've heard they take those prayer cloths. They put them in their helmet. Just somebody back there cares. Somebody's praying.
Right.
Somebody's cares.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned, I said pencils as compared to something else, but like you said, they give pencils to the kids.
That's what I've heard.
And part of their battle is to win over the locals that aren't fighting against us.
Win
their minds and hearts.
To win the war on terrorism.
Yeah.
We have to win the children's hearts.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Is there a typical donator? Is there a typical donation from? Is there somebody specific, or do you just, it's a variety of people. I mean, it's all kinds of folks.
It's a variety of people. We do have an energy drink here local. We have Eternal Energy out of Auburn Hills that all I have to do is call them and they give me pallets of energy drink, little shots of energy drinks. So they're one, and I'm probably going to forget some others. The donations just come at different times. Ortonville Sewing Group is so good to always, local here, make the neck coolers, and then they sell, they sew and make things. They sell their products over here at Beaky's, and then they take the money that they get from their sales and purchase items to go in the boxes.
Do we know as much about you as we should, or should your ministry grow because of the word? I'm amazed at your passion and your process, and I'm wondering if enough people know about you. And maybe that goes back to what I'm doing.
A lot of it's just word of mouth. And now, I mean, here it is, 2017, okay? A lot of years from when we first started. If you would have asked me that question when I first started, I would have said yes, you know. But now there's other organizations that do what we do. You know, people have came and worked with us and then went off and started their own organization. And yes, that's what it's all about. It's not about just Desert Angels. I mean, we would gladly show anybody else how to do what we do. You've asked me about all the products, okay? But you haven't asked me about the postage. And
okay.
Sometimes that's I wouldn't say it's more difficult, but you know, it's always fun to go shopping with your heart and buy stuff. But people don't realize that each box we mail, if we use a large flat rate box, each box is $17.35. So if we mail 100 boxes using the large flat rate, that's $1,735 per month just for postage. And that's only 100 boxes. You can put out 100 easy peasy. Kroger's, now we do use Kroger's. Kroger's is really good. They give us community rewards. Kroger's likes to give back to the community. So if you shop at Kroger's, we ask you to sign up, sign Desert Angels up for the community rewards to go to us. And so quarterly they send us a check.
So some of your donations obviously are goods and services. But as my old minister used to say, the quiet money too needs to happen.
Oh, we do.
Because you have to be able to send things out, obviously.
And Amazon Smile, and everybody's shopping at Amazon. You know, that's another way you can help is, you know, Amazon Smile. Sign up for Desert Angels. Amazon will pay us or give us a portion of what you spend. Those are two off the top of my head that have just been fantastic. And currently right now, for this packing party, the Kroger store at Sashua and Dixie in Clarkston, they're asking their customers to purchase products to go in these boxes. So we'll do 100 easy. I'm going to say we're going to do at least 150 at the Hometown Hero packing party, honoring Joe.
Okay, so just so I get this straight, if I'm interested, we want to put up the website information next to your head.
Sure.
So it's fallenangels.org.
No, that's not incorrect.
My mistake.
That's all right. Joe is a fallen angel.
My mistake. Mm-hmm. Desertangels.org.
Mm-hmm. It started off as one person doing it, and then we changed, so it's a little confusing. So if you want to go to the website, you go to the Desert Angel, period. .org, okay? And then we became a nonprofit, and we changed our name for nonprofit is because then now you're helping, or other people are helping. Right. So now it's Desert Angels, Inc. And we're a 501c3 nonprofit. Nobody's paid, no government funding. We don't get any
Is it fair to say your headquarters are essentially your house in Linden?
Yes, well, that is correct. I live in Linden. The address for Desert Angels is in Auburn Hills. In some of our volunteers live all over. No, we do not have a building. We have a storage unit, so when we get an excess of, we like to keep everything mailed, but we have to have our boxes and our supplies, so, we do have a storage unit. Yes.
All right, July 22nd.
Yep, coming up, Saturday.
Time is?
10 a.m. till noon. You can come early and help set up.
Which is a week from Saturday.
That's correct.
We're doing this on Friday of the week before.
That's right.
And it'll be held where?
Oh, at the Old Town Hall in downtown Ortonville.
Which
address is, maybe I don't have it here. Yeah, it is 486 Mill Street, Ortonville.
And we should mention that obviously Joe Miracle was an Ortonville kid, Brandon High School and the rest of it.
Yes, he was the captain of his football team.
And he obviously gave the greatest sacrifice he could give for, for the freedoms that we both enjoyed, to say the least. And Judy is a very integral part of the community and does lots of things. So if you want to come out, make sure you check out the website. Is there a phone number anybody can call?
One thing we forgot, we've talked about all the things that we need, but what we do need is addresses. I do not have a way to get addresses. We currently have a database, but if somebody out there in our listening has a loved one serving in harm's way, we want their address. And then we will send them boxes. They can go to the website. They can send us an email at office@thedesertangel.org, or you can text me the address. And if you text it to me, it's 248-736-6403.
Which is magically appearing next to your head as we speak,
okay,
so you can see it.
Because then I have it. When you call me, or if you hand it on a sheet of paper, I'll lose it. Okay.
No problem. Make sure you guys check this out on the 22nd.
Yes.
At the Old Town Hall between 10 and 2.
10 and noon.
10 and noon.
Short and sweet. But if it takes longer, we'll take it till 2.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your passion. We appreciate all the work you do for, obviously, a great cause.
Yes.
And if you guys can help in any way, please pick up a phone, pick up a checkbook, pick up any number of things.
We have drop boxes, drop areas here if they want to. Do you want me to list the areas that they can drop their items off? Well, for the love of local, now these are all downtown Ortonville businesses. For the love of local, Hamilton's Feed of Ortonville, right next door, Thompson Hardware, Ortonville Village Office, Oxford Bank, Wagon Tails, Will's Chiropractic, Brandon Township Office, Verizon of Ortonville, and Brandon Township Public Library.
Okay.
Can I thank you, sir, for your service?
Absolutely. Appreciate
Tell us about your service.
Oh, we're fine. At any rate, we appreciate you being here and all the time and frames that worked. And guys, check out on the 22nd from 10 to noon at the Old Town Hall.
Yes.
And again, Judy, I want to call Louise, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you guys next week.